So I just got on my apple cider vinegar and baking soda bath. And while I was in there, I was thinking. Because so many people are split as to how this happened to me. And I understand that, and that's fine. So I just want to speak to everyone, all different sides of angles of it all. So whether you believe that I got it from a gym, swimming, my kids, sex, the wig, a surface, whatever you believe, it's valid. Okay? You can have your own opinion about what you think happened. So if you think I got this from the gym that I don't attend to, that's okay. But hopefully it raised enough awareness for you to understand that this is a possibility of going to the... I bought the wig on February 29th and I wore it that same day just for a second. Just got something to do. I did like the overnight express shipping delivery option, where they deliver between 4 and 7 a.m. I put it on and wore it for a couple hours. Then I came home and I washed it and then installed it. Then I wore it for like a week and a half, maybe about a week. And I started breaking out with a rash, like having an allergic reaction to it across my hairline. I don't know if you can see, like this is what it started off with. So I took the wig off and I let it alone. Little by little, I started getting little patches on my stomach and on my arms and everything like that. Here I am today. I just wanted to give a little update. I'm waiting to hear back for the results of the monkeypox test that they did. So I'm being honest, the symptoms match more up with monkeypox than molluscum. Even though the bumps resemble molluscum more than they resemble monkeypox, because like, the body aches are severe. My throat hurts really bad. I have headaches. I've had fevers. I'm so tired. Like I pretty much have slept all day. Today's been a really hard day. I don't feel well at all. But the actual like rash looks like it's getting better. On my arm, they're like drying up. Getting dark. They're not all filled with the water or the pus. I don't know. I just want to give an update. Just keep praying for me and my family as we try and navigate all of this. Yeah. Thank you. It's exciting that you have 2 medical degrees. I'm really excited for you. I did go to the ER. The first night it was not because of a rash. The first night is because I was having extreme body aches and extreme back pain and what I thought were fever bumps. And at that time, they said it could be fever bumps or it could be molluscum. And she said to come back to the ER if I got worse. And I got way worse. And they moved all the way to my lash line. So that scared me. So I went back to the ER and feared that it was something worse than molluscum, is in the fact that it's now on my eyes. And the itching was insane. So I went to the ER. I've never heard that about corpses hair. As if this didn't scare me enough away from wigs. That definitely does. I'm not trying to be walking around with corpses hair. Um, um, I know it's viral. I went to the hospital because they told me that if it got worse, got in my mouth, on my face, continued to spread, then I needed to come back. Because 2 nights prior, I only had like 10 little bumps, and they were not sure if they were fever bumps or if it was molluscum initially. So there's that part of it. But I went to the ER because the itching was so unbearable, and the doctor said that it was like a rash that I shouldn't have any like itching or anything like that. It's just like a nuisance, and that it will go away. So when I could not sleep last night because itching was so bad, I said, well, this might be something different, something worse, because in fact I'm itching this badly. Went back, they said it's still molluscum, and it is what yeah, it's gonna take a while to heal up, so I'm just gotta be patient. But I just do want to make it clear, maybe I should have said this in the video, I'm not saying that all Amazon wigs are bad. All I'm simply saying is something was wrong with this wig. It could have been returned and used. It could have had bugs in it, because initially it feels like along the lace, around my hairline, I end up with what I feel like is bug bites. And I have showed them in like prior videos. So I'm just saying, like, this wig was mishandled either by Amazon or from the seller, and this is what the results were. It could have just been used, returned, and then they shipped it right back out, and here I am. Yeah, good thing contact with someone is not the only way you can get it, because my kids don't have it, and no one has it. It's just me. This started from a rash that I got from a wig that I was wearing that I ordered off of Amazon, and it created a viral infection inside of me, and that viral infection was molluscum. Or you know what, maybe I put it like this: how my body reacted to that infection from the rash that I got from wearing the wig resulted in molluscum. But regardless, it came from the wig. It started with the initial, I think they were bug bites, if I'm being honest, from the wig. So I am grateful for the outpour of love and support. I knew that this would get a lot of attention just because it's so scary to see something like this, especially all over your face. I'm grateful that it reached as many people as it did. It wasn't easy for me. I don't really do stuff like this. It's just not my thing. But especially looking like this, it's, really insecure. Like, being honest, really insecure about it and not okay. But God put it on my heart, and he told me to just do it ashamed, So here I am doing it, telling my story and all its rawness and ugliness and just itchiness. I'm just trying to be obedient to God so I can raise awareness. And there's too many stories that God has given me, too many testimonies and things that he's brought me through that I did not stand up and speak about. And I made a promise a few months back that I would stop hiding. So, God really said, well, let's see what she does with this. So here I am, not hiding, even though I really, really want to. But if anything, I hope everyone can get from all this, besides careful what you put on your body and everything, and just be careful, is tell your story. It could help someone. It could raise awareness. It could save someone, or who knows what it might be. But it's your story to tell. God gave it to you for a reason. Just stand on it and, be proud and confident. Do it afraid. Do it ashamed. Do it. Just do it. So, yeah. I'm gonna use this comment to say thank you to everyone for all the support and well wishes and treatment ideas and prayers and all the great things. I still have a long road, obviously. I'm using tea tree oil balm, and it's been way more soothing, and I would say that it's helped. They look way better than last night, and even the ones on my chest, shoulders, they look better. And on my arms, I'm currently just wearing gloves and long sleeves, everything, because I'm still a mom. I gotta take care of my kids. But yeah, I just want to thank you all. Yeah, and just make sure you just be careful what you put on your body, and wash. And even if you do wash, there's a chance that, you know, you might still end up with something, but at least you know you took the proper precautions, and maybe you won't end up like this. But thanks again. Thanks, girl. It is looking better little by little. I've been using tea tree oil balm, and you know, I still got a long way to go, but I am grateful that something is working. God bless you as well, and yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, it's a childhood disease for the most part, so it's really weird why I have it, but I do, and because it is prevalent in kids, it's not sexually related. It's from contact on something that's been infected or someone that is infected. It can stay on surfaces. That's why I have it. Yeah, you're right. I'm assuming that I can do that because it's my body and my face, you know? And because nothing else really makes sense. No one has this except for me. And it started in my head. It started with a rash from a wig. So yeah, I'm assuming. Neither had I until I looked like this. The only way I can explain this is, for one, no one I am in contact with has this. I don't go to any gyms. I don't do anything. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So that's not it. My kids could have carried it and they could have no symptoms. That's a possibility, you know. All I can say is that I was wearing the wig and I ended up having what I thought was an allergic reaction, and I broke out all over my edges really bad, and I had these huge pus-filled balls, bumps, whatever, and I ended up taking the wig off and then popping them. Should I pop them? No, because it spread an infection, caused some sort of infection inside of my body, and now I have molluscum from the original breakout. Yeah, I'm still itching really bad. You just have to, I guess, train yourself to ignore it, because if you touch it, you spread it. Of course, you can't itch. I just been wearing long sleeves, so I can't even like see them or really access them. Long pants, you know. I've been keeping my bonnet on so I don't scratch my head. Obviously, I can't really cover my face, but for the most part, I'm very, very, very itchy. On Benadryl, and it does take it away for a little bit, but also Benadryl puts you to sleep, so I don't know if I'm not itching or if I'm just asleep and I can't feel the itching. So yeah, you're right. And now look at the price I'm paying for not doing it for the first time. So maybe I should raise awareness to everyone to wash your wigs before wearing them. I also feel like if the wig was like infested, washing it may not have changed this outcome, because somehow it still gave me a viral infection. But I agree. I'm supposed to wash it. For the first time I did it, and I'm paying drastically for it. Don't make the same mistakes as me. Pass the message on to anyone. Wash your wigs, or don't wear wigs, or whatever message you want to pass on. But so I bought the wig on February 29th. I would say I started itching with the wig after like a week or so, and I got like a rash breakout on my scalp. So I took the wig off and washed my face, and truthfully I didn't know they were pus filled. I shouldn't have popped them, but I did pop them, not knowing that what it was, and I ended up spreading it, I'm assuming, by popping it. But they just got really way worse this past week, and now they're just I'm considered like a severe case of it at this point because they're in my mouth and just literally everywhere. Yes, ma'am, it is contagious, and I can't pass it to my kids, to my husband, to anyone I come in contact with. So I'm just trying to quarantine, but it's not really possible when you got kids to take care of. So just praying that no one else gets it. I'm literally just a nervous wreck because I do not want them to have to experience anything like this. This is very cruel. But yeah, I started tea tree oil and iodine yesterday, and I went to the doctor, and the hospital last night, and the doctor was like, you shouldn't put iodine on your face because it can dry them out. But I bought some tea tree balm, so that's what I have on now, because I read that it's helped people in the past. So fingers crossed that the tea tree oil is it. I also got some collided silver, or oregano pills, zinc. I'm just trying all the things because 6 months to 2 years like this, no. Okay, that's okay. You don't have to think it was the wig. We're never gonna know for 100% sure if it was a wig or not. But just considering that's the only thing that was different, and the spots and everything started in my scalp, that's why I believe it's the wig. And I could be wrong. Maybe I just got this from my kids who don't have any signs or symptoms of it, possibly. But I'm feel confident in saying it's the wig just because of the extreme breakout that I got while wearing the wig. Again, this is the scarring from the breakout. You can't barely see, and it literally ate at my edges, and I have literal scars all throughout my scalp. That's where it started before it went everywhere else. So for being honest, it's where I buy the majority of my wigs. Are usually decent quality, prices are not too high, and more importantly, they get here quick. So this is my first bad experience with one. But at this point, I just wouldn't buy off of Amazon another wig. I just probably won't buy another wig in general. I'll shave my head before I buy another wig. At this point, as bad as they are in my head scalp, I will probably end up shaving my head, just because I don't even know. I can't imagine my hair being able to grow healthy with this many bumps and pus-filled bumps all over it. So I will probably just be shaving my head anyway. But yeah, just be careful. I'm not saying that all the wigs are bad, because I've had great experiences. It's just not this time around. Well, I understand what skin-to-skin contact is. It's not the only way this virus is spread. It's not a skin-to-skin contact only. If that was the case, I would not be on here saying anything. It can be on surfaces. It can be on things. So, I don't know. Even you can say that I have an STD. Regardless, that doesn't really matter. I'm just passing information that I was told, and I'm passing on from my experience and my experience alone. Considering the fact that it's a children's disease more often, and they usually get it from like mats and like gyms and swimming pools, it's not just a skin-to-skin contact type of disease. It can lie on surfaces, including hair. Girl, yes, this itches terribly from head to toe. I itch, and my back itches the worst, and I can't even scratch it. You can't touch it, can't do anything. You just have to just literally feel your body like tingle and itch, and know you have to somehow ignore it, because you can't scratch them because they will spread, but they're everywhere, so I don't know where else it gets spread on me, but I don't want scarring. So I'm just here itching. I'm taking Benadryl and just praying that it gets better soon. In the meantime, I am looking into suing them. I'm reaching out to the vendor, but I don't know. You know, I give it like 0 stars for sure, 0. First things first, I bought the wig on February 29th, and I wore it for about a week and a half, give or take, taking it off. But once I started, when I thought was breaking out, I didn't put it back on again. So I know it has like an incubation period of a few weeks, which is pretty accurate, unfortunately, as to the time frame. Yeah. I was at the hospital because the itching was absolutely unbearable last night, and they told me to come back if it got worse, because the night prior, or 2 nights prior, I went because I thought there were fever bumps on my side, and they weren't sure. But she said if they were to get into my mouth or all of my face, to come back, and within maybe 20 hours, if that, of me leaving the hospital, I was covered. They multiplied insanely fast. So that's why I was at the hospital, not that I was asking for treatment. I needed to, they told me to come back. And I just want to confirm that this was nothing more serious, because I'm having body aches as well. So, yeah. See, I think something like this, that the wig had like mites or something in it, and they started attacking my head, because it initially started out with my hairline breaking out, and these, like, you can kind of see if you like right here, and they kind of looked like bites, if I'm being honest. And I just like popped them and washed my face, took the wig off, and moved on, because I assumed it was allergic reaction. So what I think was, it may have been infested with mites or something. It was so gross. And they caused an infection, a viral infection, and now I have this. That's my only thing I can come up with. I never heard anything about a molluscum being an STD, but doctors just told me that it could come from, it's just a viral infection that, you know, attacks your skin, for lack of better words, and your body just has to build up an immunity to it, and that can take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. But I was never told it was STD. I'm not sure. The treatment is to wait it out. For the most part, I can go to a dermatologist, and they can freeze them off like warts, but on my face, that's gonna leave insane scarring. I just have been doing all these natural remedies. That's why I have like iodine over my clothes. I've been doing tea tree oil, essential oil mixed with iodine, and so I've been putting that on my face. I can't say it's helped, but I'm just trying everything. They gave me a cream, but every pharmacy so far is out of stock of it, and I'm having a hard time locating it. So back on the hunt today for the cream, but I just have to grin and bear it. That's what I keep reading. So I'm just keeping the faith and trying as many natural remedies as I possibly can, so that that's not my reality, because they say I have a severe case, because it's inside of my mouth, it's all over my face, it's literally head to toe. But yeah, apparently 6 months to 2 years I could look like this. I do always wash my wigs before I wear them because I usually like bleach them and everything like that. But this time I was in a pinch, and I had it delivered with express overnight shipment to be delivered between 4 and 7. And so I just took it out, threw it on. I had already had my hair braided back because I was just ready. And I put a hat on over it because I didn't install it all the way. And then I came home after what I needed to wear, I was just attempting to look a little bit more presentable. And I came home, I washed it, and then installed it. So yeah, that's it. I made a mistake. I was rushing, irresponsible, and this is where I'm at. Truthfully, the wigs only that makes sense because I'm the only person in my house that has it. Granted, I do have kids, but they do not have anything like this, and I've obsessively checked. The reason why I know it had to be the wig is because I was wearing it. Everything was fine. And then my head started to itch really bad. So I had allergic reaction, and let me get this off. When I took it off, I had little pus-filled things all around my head. Like so bad that like you see like this, like a bald spot here, and just going through it. And I popped them and washed my face, but popping it is what spread it. And I understand that's incubation period. I was wearing it for about a week before I noticed any of them. I don't know. Initially, I thought it was allergic reaction. I noticed that my head was itching and with the wig on, and along the hairline. So I took the wig off, and I just assumed I was having allergic reaction to it. And it was like pus filled, like little pus, like these, but they were just filled with pus all around my hairline. And ignorance, I didn't know. I popped them and washed my face and whatever, and that's what spread it all over. So I popped in them initially. It's 3 a.m. I'm in the hospital because I bought a wig off of Amazon, and I ended up with molluscum. So now I just wait it out, covered in lesions or whatever they're called. I don't know. But beware. Don't buy wigs off of Amazon. That's exciting that you have 2 medical degrees. I'm really excited for you. I did go to the ER. The first night it was not because of a rash. The first night is because I was having extreme body aches and extreme back pain and what I thought were fever bumps. And at that time they said it could be fever bumps or it could be molluscum. And she said to come back to the ER if I got worse. And I got way worse. They moved all the way to my lash line. So that scared me. So I went back to the ER and feared that it was something worse than molluscum because of the fact that it's now on my eyes. And the itching was insane. But yeah, that's why I went to the ER. Here I am today. I just wanted to give a little update. I'm waiting to hear back for the results of the monkeypox test that they did. So I'm being honest, the symptoms match more up with monkeypox than molluscum. Even though the bumps resemble molluscum more than they resemble monkeypox, because like the body aches are severe. My throat hurts really bad. I have headaches. I've had fevers. I'm so tired. Like I pretty much have slept all day. Today has been a really hard day. I don't feel well at all. But the actual like rash it looks like it's getting better. On my arm, they're like drying up, getting dark. They're not all filled with the water or the pus. I don't know, I just want to give an update. Just keep praying for me and my family as we try and navigate all of this.